The impact to these children I have seen firsthand is unbelievable. A child who has gone through the failure of the family court system is not the same. A lot of them have dissociative disorder, PTSD. They have reactive attachment disorder. A lot of them have addictions. A lot of them have extremely high ACE score. So that is a test that is widely researched about the effects of childhood trauma. And a high score of 4 or above is considered very high risk. And children who come out of the family court system often have a score of 7 in 1 year. In 1 year. And that's a score that a person is supposed to have of these adverse events throughout their lifetime. So children come out with such extreme stress and chronic pressure that is unresolved. It is not ever brought to light. There's not ever justice about what was actually right or wrong. It's just force into conflict and illogic and a complete selling of their childhoods. And by the time they come out of it with their high A scores, a lot of them have just catastrophically higher rates of suicide, intravenous drug use, addiction issues, and abusive relationships. And a lot of them repeat the very abuse that they promised themselves they would never go through because of familiarity. And that's all that they were taught. They were never able to see justice, abuse being stopped. They were never able to see a therapist or a judge really confront a falsified allegation to an abuser and say, why did you do that? Why would you lie about your child's other parent in such graphic and disturbing ways? Why would you do that? And now that you've done that, you've not only abused your child permanently, but you've also shown that you're unstable. I've never seen this in court. I've only seen in court, oh, there's a falsified allegation. We're going to brush it under the rug. Oh, a parent took a child out of state. Well, we're going to brush that under the rug. They'll have to do a motion or petition to modify or writ of assistance or request for immediate relief. But the abuse to kidnap the child, take them out of the country is over, and they're not going to bring the child back. So the court can say we have justice, but in my opinion, all of the abuse gets rewarded. By the time the court is able to even hear the case, the penal codes, it's too late. The child has been with the abuser or in an unsafe, psychologically, abusing environment where they're being taught consistently that the other parent is bad, crazy, unstable, on drugs, unsafe, and a child is just, completely absorbed in that one parent's world as if they are kind of in Stockholm syndrome or Munchausen syndrome. A lot of these children are made to be put on a sacrificial kind of platform to say, I'm going to do this to the child if I don't get this. And the court backs off and lets the abuser do it without saying, no, that's the law.